Welcome to Juvenile Court. This video is designed to give you a better understanding of what to expect when you come to court. You have received a notice to appear in court. Please read your notice carefully, noting the location of your court appearance and the date and time of your hearing. If you appear late for your hearing, it may be rescheduled. It is important that a parent or guardian appear with you whenever possible. If you need to reschedule your court appearance, please call the number on your hearing notice at least one business day prior to your hearing. You are only allowed to reschedule your case one time.
When a juvenile appears in court, it is important that they have a parent, a guardian, or a trusted adult accompany them. Juveniles benefit from appearing with a trusted adult to support them throughout the juvenile justice experience. The court recognizes that, like many times in the lives of a juvenile, it is good to have a parental figure to help make decisions that can affect the child's best interests. The consequences of a juvenile disposition can be long-standing and can impact such future things as barriers to future employment, college applications, credit applications, military opportunities, and financial assistance. The court appreciates input from adults who know the juvenile best. Their input is very valuable in determining what services are going to be useful to help return the child to law-abiding behavior. The court also understands that caregivers support their families in many ways, that trips to court can create absences at work that can cause hardship. You may contact court administration for a one-time continuance so that we may best accommodate your schedules.
Please wear court-appropriate clothing. Hats, inappropriate slogans, cleavage-exposing tops, and pants worn below the waist level are inappropriate for the courtroom. Getting to your hearing and courtroom on time is important. Arrive at the Juvenile Justice Center early to find parking and get through security screening. You may need to fill out additional paperwork once you arrive and check in. The Juvenile Justice Center is conveniently located by the downtown East Light Rail stop and several bus lines. If you are driving, you can find parking options on the street at meters around Park Avenue, Portland Avenue, and 6th Street. There are also several parking ramps nearby. Parking is not validated, and bus fare is not provided. When you enter the Juvenile Justice Center, you will go through a security checkpoint. Any items brought with you will need to go through the X-ray machine. Please be prepared to empty your pockets and remove all metal objects from your body, including belts, large jewelry, cell phone, car keys, etc. While your belongings are going through the machine, you will walk through the metal detector. Please note, all weapons are banned from Minnesota courthouses. Any prohibited items will be confiscated by security. After you have passed through security, you will check in at the court administration desk on first floor. The clerk will provide you with your courtroom number and any additional paperwork that needs to be filled out. The services of the Public Defender's Office are available for some juvenile court matters. A public defender, or PD, is a court-appointed attorney you can apply for if you are charged with a misdemeanor level of offense or higher. Your parent or guardian will need to fill out an application for a public defender when you arrive. If you qualify, you will be sent up to the courtroom to meet with a public defender prior to your court hearing. If you do not qualify or are here on a petty or traffic offense, you will need to retain your own lawyer or appear on your own behalf. Please listen carefully to the directions the clerk provides you with. Some hearings require you to also check in at the courtroom. Once you have completed the paperwork given to you at check-in, you will take the elevator to the second or third floor and sit near the courtroom where your hearing will take place. Please be prepared for the process to take up to 4 hours. We cannot guarantee how long it will take for your court hearing or the probation intake process. Not all cases are dealt with on a first-come, first-served basis. While waiting in the lobby, be respectful and mindful of others around you. Keep cell phone conversations to a minimum and use a quiet volume when having conversations with others. If you are coming to court for a petty offense, you and your family will meet with a probation officer prior to your hearing to review the charges that have been filed against you and discuss your current circumstances. If you are coming to court for a misdemeanor, gross misdemeanor, or felony level offense, and were found eligible for a public defender, you will meet with a public defender before your hearing to discuss the charges against you. The rules of juvenile delinquency procedure require that the attorney shall initially consult with the child privately, outside of the presence of the child's parents, legal guardian, or legal custodian.
When you appear in court, there are certain expectations about how you should behave in a courtroom. The first is you should speak clearly and respectfully at all times. There are certain rules that you are expected to comply with when you appear in court. Hats must be removed. Cell phones must be turned off or set to silent. No pictures or videos can be taken in the courtroom. No gum chewing or eating is permitted in the courtroom. Please refrain from interrupting others when they are speaking. The court reporter can only hear one person at a time. Parties represented by an attorney should consult with their attorney before speaking. The judge will call on parties to discuss the case and offer information on the child's current circumstances, including behavior at home and school. If you need an interpreter, contact court administration prior to the hearing, and one will be ordered for you.
Each courtroom has its own recording device. When asked to speak, speak loud and clear near the microphone with yes or no answers. If the judge is not in the courtroom when you enter, you will need to rise when the clerk says, "All rise." This will begin the hearing. Once your hearing has finished, you will be given instructions by either the court clerk, probation officer, or your public defender on the next steps. Depending on the outcome of the hearing, you could be sent downstairs to the probation office, or you could leave with a hearing notice for a future court appearance. If you are instructed to go to the probation office, you will check in at the probation desk on the first floor, where you will be interviewed by intake staff. If you were given Sentence to Serve, also known as STS, or Community Service, you will select your dates for STS or location options for Community Service. You may also be required to complete a mental health screening, urinalysis, or other conditions ordered by the court. If you are scheduled for a future date, please make sure you stay in contact with your attorney if you have one. It is important that you attend all hearing dates.
If you are confused, make sure that you ask questions. You have the right to know and should know what you are charged with, what is expected of you, and what the court has ordered. If you have questions after court, ask your attorney, your probation officer, or any member of court administration. If you fail to appear for a hearing, the court may issue an arrest warrant or suspend your driver's license. Ignoring your case will not make it go away.
In the future, if you need to access your court record, you can do so at the Juvenile Justice Center Records Department. Juvenile court records do not go away when you turn 18 years old, and your record may be accessible to the public depending on your charges. If you have questions about this, you can ask your attorney or the judge during the court proceedings.